So this is not good for the New York Liberty at all. This is really, really not good for the New York Liberty. Like, the New York Liberty have a team that is pretty good. And it looked like they were having who might be the best backup center in the WNBA. Like, we saw in the finals last year how much of an impact Niara Sabally made for that team. Niara Sabally looked like she was ascending to being maybe not a superstar, but the like top quality, borderline star level WNBA player that people expected from her. Like, people don't understand this about Niara. She was meant to be the better Sabally. Like, obviously I've been following this, like, both sisters' careers a little bit since 2017. Niara Sabally was playing a year up in Ireland in the European Championships, and she was by far the best player in it. Like, it was the European B Championships, but like, she was by far the best player on the team. And then the next year, they went up to the European A Championships, and that same Germany team with Alan Leone Fibic won the European A Championships. So, like, basically in European Championships, you get judged based on your previous year. So she was born in the year 2000. So obviously the 1998 Germany team weren't very good. They either didn't get up to A or got relegated from A. And the 1999 Germany team with Niara Sabally, born in the year 2000, was exceptional. Like, it was exceptional. And Niara was the standout player in that tournament. Her alongside Holly Winterburn, who's now the Dream, and Claire Melia, who's from Ireland, who's now playing with Ferrall and Eurocup. They were the three complete standout players of that European Championship. But like, Niara was a different level. Like, I remember Ireland got to the final of that. Like, Ireland got promoted to A for the first time ever at that stage. So like, Ireland were like really, really in a good spot. And I thought going into the final, home court, home fans, everyone there, it was going to be a close game. Germany had a pretty easy run to the final. They destroyed Holly Winterburn's Great Britain in the semis. And I thought, you know what? Home fans, Ireland have a chance. Niara destroyed us. Like, we couldn't live with her. Like, we had no answer. And she was meant to have been, like, she then went and led Germany next year. She was meant to have been the top, the better Sabally. And then she just had horrific injuries. She got injured at Oregon. She got injured in the WNBA. She got injured in the Olympics last year. And now Niara Sabally is after getting injured again. Niara Sabally has gone down for Germany in an international game. They were playing Italy last night, and Niara Sabally is after getting hurt again. Obviously, hopefully not too bad. German star players get injured constantly with our national team. What's the plan to stop this? Like, I'm sorry, you can't stop freak injuries. You can't stop freak injuries. Like, people can choose to not play with the national team, but let's be real. Let's be real. Especially if you've come up through Europe, your goal is to play with the national team. Far too common sight. Looks like an arm injury for Niara Sabally. At least it's not a knee injury. Like, no matter what happens, like, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. The basics look bad. She went down a minimum contract fall. Like, the fact it's not a leg injury isn't too bad for minimal contact. So basically, whoever it was came through her back. Whoever this is came through her back a little bit. I don't know how she managed to wreck her shoulder doing that. I actually don't. She hurt it on the fall. She hurt it on the fall, did she? She hurt it on the fall. Oh, is it her right arm? It's her right arm. How did she hurt her right arm? I have actually no idea. I have how I have no idea. Like, how she hurt her right arm there. Like, she took a layup and then kind of fell on her left arm. And is she holding her right arm? Yeah, I have no idea. Like, I have actually no idea what happened. But like, if you are Niara Sabaly's Instagram stories, Stats How Stories Break, roughly translates to "here we go again" or "here again." Sabaly's had to work through injuries each year of the first 2 years of college. She'd already hurt that shoulder prior to this play. They were treating that area before she came back in the fourth quarter. Okay, so obviously it wasn't that play. She was hurt. And the hope is that it's a minor injury and that she was like, okay, yeah, I'm good, and felt something, and just went down and was like, the one thing I always say, just like the Paige Becker's knee injury, is sometimes when you are, sometimes when you're so injury prone, you can overreact to minor injuries. As soon as you feel something, you go down, and like the reaction sometimes isn't in the pain. The reaction is sometimes out of the, like, for lack of a better word, the pain of, oh shit, I'm injured again. Like that's the frustrating thing. I again, always use my own examples. Like I slightly broke my leg and tore my MCL when I was like 16, but like I had done it before. I had the same grade severity of an MCL tear, and reacted 100 times worse this time because I had just made the national team, and I thought I tore, like, because it was a little bit more painful, I thought I tore my cruciate. Turns out it was a slight leg break and I was fine. Like I thought I tore my cruciate, and I thought I would miss out on the entire summer playing for my national team. So I just remember, like, the reaction was like frustration, the pain got worse, everything, just because of like thinking of everything around it. And obviously going and getting hurt again, she's probably thinking, like, the first comment is, here we go again. And I'm like, that could be it. Again, I'm just looking at this most glass half full side, that maybe it's an overreaction and it's not too bad. It doesn't look too bad. It does not look too bad. That is the only positive, is that it doesn't look too bad. But still, not a good sign. Not a good sign at all for the Liberty. That, like, the Liberty they have depth, they don't have enough depth at the centre position to lose Niara Sabally. The only positive is there could be a centre available with that 7th pick. Like, there might be a centre available there. And if there is a centre available there with the 7th pick, it's not the end of the world, because you can get someone. But there is going to be centres there. But you're not going to use the 7th pick on a centre. You're just not. If I was the Liberty and Niara Sabally's hurt, I'd look to trade down to, like, maybe I'd look to trade off it, maybe. But you're not going to find another centre on as cheap a contract as Niara that's going to give you what Niara is going to give you next year. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Just not a good sign at all for the New York Liberty. Really not a good sign. And it's not like they're going to struggle next year. They're still the best team in the WNBA, maybe other than the Lynx, if the Lynx get MMA someone. But it's never good to see an injury-prone player, well, getting injured. It's just something you never want to see as a fan of basketball, for being honest. So anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.